Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
And the finish!
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's
Ferran Torres! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Benfica really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Looking for the run. That's an excellent interception. Jacob Murphy, and he was quick to react. Van de Ven. And it's skewed away. Good running, strong and purposeful. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. Yilmaz. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Kostic. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he shoots! And again! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Driving forward. Space for him to turn and look. Flash, towering header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Fofana. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great defending, strong and determined. Fofana. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has a look up. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. And he's kept it out. Oh, he's missed!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Victoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is expertly dealt with. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Gyökeres, chance for a shot! Superb from Gyökeres! A finish of true class! And there is your opener! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
This will shoots! It's loose. Oh, what a... And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ouattara plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Murphy's cross. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Benfica are behind here, despite their domination of possession. 30 minutes gone. Gyökeres, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Konsa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in plenty of space here. And that was nowhere near his best. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Fofana. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played with speed from back to front. And here's the chance to counter. They're back on the ball again. Murphy. He's having a hit!
Benfica certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Good ball, good. And Keane! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Threads one in. Konsa. Defending was strong and firm. Gyökeres. He's in a good position. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Vitória are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Yilmaz. And here's Rafael Leao. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Benfica certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Over to the right flank, and it's Kostic. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Keane! Oh, crossbar! Ball in towards the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Konsa.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now this could be a chance. Ferran Torres. Gyökeres. And it's made its way to him. Gyökeres is onto this. He is through here. He's found shot a goal. It's hit the... and again! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A case now of complete control. Ouattara. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's had it nicked away. Ouattara. Oh, well played, well played. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Rafael Leao. Jacob Murphy. Murphy powering forward here. He can run onto that. Just a chance! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is a... Can he finish? And that has faded wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Konsa. Kostic. Now Ouattara. Konsa. And here's Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Jacob Murphy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gyökeres receives it in a good position. Oh, just a keeper now. Chance! Superb from Gyökeres. He's got himself an absolute peach. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got four. That's it. Oh, he's all alone. He's had a shot. Oh, denied at the last.
Vitoria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 2 then. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Benfica do have a chance to counter here. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a little off target. Rafael Leao. A nicely aimed pass. And it's Kostic. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Can he finish? No, that's just wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Benfica have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Konsa. That's good running with the ball. Robinson. He's found a way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Brekalo. Oh, good take and a good air shot, surely! Murphy, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Fofana. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Vitoria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, this looks sharp. He's in a great position here. Sterling. Good take, and is he in? That's a lovely, neat pass. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Brekalo. And the shot! Keane. Great vision. Gyökeres. Oh, great chance! He's having a shot! Superb from Gyökeres! A finish right from the top draw! And time is up. Benfica cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Benfica desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.